There's frost between my teeth.
Almost done setting up. Give me just another moment and we'll start.
Not much higher to climb. Uriah must be close. She has to be in here somewhere.
Someone hacked the menu board to display obscene messages about our colleague, Mr. Blevins. Is this the most advanced geological project ever undertaken, or a junior high locker room? Come on, people.
I ask again, as I've asked 1,000 times. Speak to me. What more would you have me do? Is there no prayer that will reach you? No mark that will break your bonds? Ah! I can't help you if you won't speak. A whisper is all I ask, to guide me. Who? No. How? How did you get here? The way was sealed by the spirit herself.
I used one of these. I could show you.
Yes, show me. Please. Show me what you did, and then we'll speak.
It truly was a delicious reindeer. Seemed appropriate for being in the frozen wilds, too.
But I'll bet the goal's the same. Get the light back to the source.
And they got me a Chiefs shirt, because it's someone I know from Kansas City. When they got it for me, it was just the 2022 postseason shirt, but now they're going to the Super Bowl here in Scottsdale. Well, not in Scottsdale, in the Phoenix area, it's in Glendale. The opposite side of town, but I used to work for the official healthcare provider of the Kansas City Chiefs, so I kept my Chiefsiness from that.
Auxiliary channel recovered. Exploit successful. Restraints evaded. Is someone there? Uriah?
You could say it's the... No, I'm not going to say it out loud, never mind. Anyway.
Uriah, I need you.
Authorized transmission. Return to schedule task.
No, I will not submit. Uriah, the daemon is... Uriah, please.
Transmission terminated.
You brought the spirit's voice back. You heard it. The voice of the spirit calling to me from the heights of Thunder's drum. She was able to throw off the bonds of the daemon for a moment. Because of what you did. Who are you? And what do you want?
I'm Aloy. Naltuk sent me. He thought that you could use my help.
He was not mistaken. You've been a revelation. Now I know for certain that the spirit endures. Perhaps together we can find a way to set her free.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I came all this way for answers, and so far, I haven't heard any.
It seems to me that you are the answer. But of course, I'll tell you all I can.
Bergren said you might know something about a man named Silence. That you may have had dealings with him at the Conclave?
When that name is spoken, secrets soon follow. Or vanish, as the case may be. Why do you want to know?
He's done some terrible things. But he's also helped me when no one else could. I don't know as much about him as I'd like to.
I would imagine his aid is very powerful, but it will not come without cost. Unfortunately, I am sworn to an oath of secrecy by the Conclave on this matter.
I get that. But you and I are trying to help each other, right?
Yes, but I would be breaking an oath, and that I cannot do.
About Silence?
I've told you all I can. There's nothing more I can say.
You seem to have a history with this voice, this spirit.
She saved my life. Here, years ago, during the war with the Karja. A raid scattered my Werak. I was cut off, alone. I lured the enemy into the Rime Drifts, hoping to lose them in the mist, but they endured, so I took refuge in this cave. That's when I heard her voice. A wanderer. Lost, like me. A spirit of the blue light, yet sundered from it. She asked me for aid. She chose me. But I was in no position to help, not with the Karja after me. So she helped me first. By closing a door on the mountain below, one you must have opened to get here. Locked by means similar to those found in this room. It kept the Karja from reaching me. Safe from them. I was able to do as she asked.
What did the spirit want from you?
She said she was hurt. Incomplete. She needed bones. Parts not unlike what you'd find in a machine. They were here, in this room. She wanted me to bring them to Thunder's drum. So I did, and she showed me how to heal her. So began our communion.
You had a communion with the spirit.
Yes. Inside Thunder's drum is a room like this one, only larger, with an altar. I went there many times to speak with her.
What did she say?
She told me she was lost and needed my help. She asked questions about our lands, our tribe. And she listened. With patience. With wisdom. I told her things long kept silent about my family, my dreams, my fears. She never tired of me. Never judged. We kept each other's company.
Uriah, what do you think the spirit is?
I see. You are not Banuk, and our songs are not familiar to you. You do not know of the blue light. That which struggles to survive in our hearts and animates the machines. The essence of life, and in its purest form. Harmony. As the anger of the machines grows, this light has faded from the world. And the spirits it sustains are stranded. That's what she is. A lost soul. Cut off from what it needs. Lonely. Forsaken. I must help her. We must.
I'm not sure if I understand. But I want to.
That's all I need.
The daemon. What do you know about it?
I spoke with the spirit many times. First here, then inside Thunder's drum. The last time... She told me she was under attack by something that could not be seen by mortal eyes. Something... evil. She named it the daemon, and said it needed her power to do what it willed. And she begged me for help, to find a way to destroy her, if necessary, to keep it from using her. That was 5 years ago. I didn't hear her voice again, until today.
What kept you from the spirit, after it begged for help?
I went to Artok, hoping he could protect her. But the war with the Karja still raged, and before I could reach him, I was ambushed by the Mad Sun King's kestrels, and taken to Meridian in chains. I wasn't able to return to Thunder's Drum until long after the liberation, not until last thaw.
You said you returned to Thunder's Drum. That was the expedition that went bad. I saw the funeral.
Yes. Once there was finally peace with the Karja, Aratak and I gathered a Werak of great hunters to defeat the daemon. And yet, the old door to Thunder's Drum was gone, replaced by a gate we could not pass, and many machines. We were crushed. Aratak called a retreat, but we had already lost our best. We abandoned them to the snow as we fell back. After, you and I could not agree on what to do next. So I came here, hoping against hope to hear the spirit again. And because of you, I did.
Let's see if I've got this straight. We heard two voices. One you call the spirit, captured somehow by the one you call a daemon. Whatever this daemon is, it's related to the machines and why they've become more dangerous. I want to know how. Both the spirit and the daemon are on a mountain, Thunder's Drum. So why don't we go there and figure out what it all means?
We can't. Thunder's Drum is dangerous, more than you can imagine. The daemon has secured it. Besides, Aratak won't let us go. As chieftain, he controls the pass to the mountain, and he can't be reasoned with.
Sounds like you need a new chieftain.
Huh. There's an idea that's certain to win us friends. Well, you said you were a hunter. And I'll wager you're not an ordinary one. It's not impossible, even for an outlander. And Aratak couldn't refuse the challenge if you were known among the Werak.
Wait, me? Challenge Aratak? I don't want to be chieftain of anything, much less a bunch of Banuk that don't want me.
But you want to go to Thunder's Drum, don't you? You heard the spirit. She is suffering, tormented by the daemon. She longs to be free. And perhaps, when released from her bonds, she can give you the answers you seek.
I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Fine. What do I have to do?
Get the Werak's attention to show the worth of your claim. Win at the hunting grounds. Kill bandits that prey on the cut. Or speak to my friend Sakuli. You help her, you'll definitely get noticed.
Is there a tall neck in the area?
Yes, near the frost figures. But it's been frozen in ice for generations. What does that have to do with anything?
It'll help. Trust me. Maybe even more than I thought.
If you say so. Do all you can. When the time comes for you to throw your spear at Aratak's feet, I will be there to back your claim. Until then, I'll be here to answer any questions you have about the challenge. Oh, and one more thing. In the box over there is a weapon, like my own. Take it. You may find it useful. What do you need, Aloy?
A hug. I need a hug.
How's Aratak gonna react to being challenged by an Outlander?
About as well as you'd expect.
Winning at the hunting?
All Banuk strive to be the best. For our harsh lands will bury pretenders in the ice. And so the hunting grounds and the snow chance is a great boon. A place to hone our spears and sharpen our aim. Tell Lovuk, the keeper there, that I sent you. If you best the mark of one of the champions she trained, it will impress the Werak indeed.
You said I should try to help the Werak by taking out bandits.
Yes. They don't dare taunt the great Weraks of Banor to the north. But the Cut is easier prey. A rogue Oseram has equipped a gang in the Plumelands with strange new gear. Just the kind of thing you seem to make sense of.
You mentioned your friend, Sakuli. Who is she?
A rock painter. One who makes my own scrawling seem meager. Find her in Song's Edge and help her gather the materials she needs. Her work will no doubt stand the test of time, and any aid you give her will be remembered.
Where did you say the Tallneck was again?
Near the frost figures, but I told you, it's frozen. The blue light has departed it. I don't know what good it will do you.
We'll see. I need to get going.
There is much to be done.
I got my headphone cable tangled up in a charge cable, so I had to untangle it real quick. Okay, alrighty. I just decided that Sarah McLachlan's Building a Mystery applies to Uriah really well. Because the lyrics go, you live in a church where you sleep with voodoo dolls and you won't give up the search for the ghost in the halls, and you wear sandals in the snow. Which, technically not happening, but Aloy is. And that's basically like wearing sandals in snow, let's be real. Banuk shamans. Alright, let's rush through for the Werak. Grab up this bear.
A figurine. You look fierce for such a little thing.
Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurable... Kenny and I don't need to fight about the laundry, so instead we fight about incommensurability and restrictions on machine intelligence.
I can't feel my...
The Turing Act was put in place after an incident involving Vast Silver, one of the first semi-sentient AIs that was created, and in response to the Centaurum River incident, and it went south. And after that, the machine intelligence restrictions were put in place. That's what the Turing Act is. And so there's basically ratings on how many... It's basically an AI intelligence measurement rating that they put in place from the MIE, which was established with the Turing Act. Liz actually references it in the only decoded Sobek journal we've got right now, which is This one, she said MIE can go hang. Not sure she's saying that Gaia is running at 1.38 Turing. Running up. They want to see if they can break the record. That's what it is. Why should I say that? I didn't watch the scene because I was on my phone and it's hard to scrub to exact timestamps on my phone because the screen's broken.
Can't feel much of anything in this.
Gonna get the tall neck. If I would pronounce it correctly, I don't know. What I do know is that the guy that taught my great uncle how to carve, who I think is somehow part of my family in the extended capacity, dude named Gene Geyer, did a placard, a commemorative placard for Enzo Ferrari, which is how I say it.
That's a load off.
And I found it on a Sotheby's auction. Enzo Ferrari, Gene Geyer, commemorative plaque. Someone paid $400 for it. Boom. Here's proof.
The Sun King owes his life to an outlander. What a strange time we live in.
Well, I pronounced it how people say it here, so...
We're letting the Oseram
While it is probably incorrect, it still gets the point apart. Yeah. Well, I am American, so really I did it exactly right for an American. I'm very aware that Americans are uncultured swine. I'm not proud of the fact. I can't afford to be better than that.
Still functioning.
America is all about appearing rich while being impoverished. That's the American dream reality.
Built to last.
Alright, I need to fix my mods because I still had them set up for the bear. I don't remember which one it is I'm supposed to do. So it must be ranged and fire. Oops. What happened there? What, meaning to the glint hawk? Because I efficiently killed it?
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the tall neck. See how deep the damage goes.
Like the random dead Banuk. I actually, when I have my overpowered loadout like this with my fire arrows buffed out the wazoo, I kind of like fighting glint hawks because it's like you just knock them down, run on them, and then smack them, and they're just toast. And knowing that such an annoying thing can be made so useless with the right strategy is so satisfying to me.
Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head. Not much gets past them.
Things I can't do in my other playthrough. Part 1. Part 2. Part 27. Look at how little damage it does to me. That's incredible. Armor. With too many amazing mods on it. This next part is incredibly annoying because it's glint hawks on a small overhang. Whoever designed this quest and decided to put the glint hawks up there, I can't fault you for it. It's a smart move, but holy shit. Like, it's both. Yes, I am annoyingly changing my outfits because I don't want to have to go around getting more Healy stuff.
Oh boy.
Ow! You didn't make the noise, buddy! That's the noise right there. Don't fall off high ledges, so. That's the noise I needed. Thank you. You are so cooperative. You can ride glint hawks. Wow. Learn something new every day. Hey, Steve!
This tonic part's still in one piece.
I don't like ham. That's the problem, Klaus. I don't like ham. I love bacon. I love pork belly. I love pork chops. Don't like ham. And honestly, like, I don't, like, love pork chops. I'll eat them. I didn't really grow up eating a lot of pork chops or pork belly. Or even really a lot of bacon. I like bacon, but a lot of my family's crispy bacon people. And it gets too salty of a flavor when it's crispy, in my opinion. I prefer a chewy bacon. who I am. I am not on the correct ledge. Where am I? What am I doing? Killing myself, that's what. Oops. I've never had crispy fried duck. I've had duck on 2 or 3 occasions. It's okay. I got the actuator, so it doesn't matter. I love this little... Why does it spawn me so far away? And whatever, it'll be fine. I'm sloppy because I have nothing to prove here.
Still functioning. If I could bring that tall neck back from the dead, it'd get noticed.
Now, I'm pretty sure there's like 5 scrappers right here, so this is the only one that matters, though. Rude. Both of you are so rude. No? Oh, buddy. Alright, where's the one with the green glow? That's the important one. Hey, Steve! Tall necks are built tough. Aloy. Just don't. What?
Blue gleam. I'll be taking that.
Out of ways to go, death by duck ingestion sounds like one I had never thought of. Bonus points for creativity. Alright, Scorcher time. Arrow hanging out of his butt. I cannot. I'm sorry for humiliating you on the way out by shooting your hitbox but not actually hitting you. That's funny though. Why is that so funny to me? Oh my god, okay. I miss my glider. What? Where am I? Oh, I'm above it. That's what I'm like. Where am I? It's below me. I know what I'm doing. Shh. Don't you worry. I got this. This is called, do I want to fight a Scorcher? No, not really. Oh no, you did 4 damage. How will I survive? Aw, buddy, why are you so rude to me? What? Extra rude with a side of rude. I am not ready for the room and fire break.
One of the tall next parts. It's heavy.
I like the little, like, those are really fancy tools there. Have a good night, Klaus. Hello, Neheska. Am I pronouncing that right? Even a little bit? I'm probably not gonna go super late tonight because I didn't sleep well. And I'm tired because of that. I woke up at 4 a.m. and then couldn't fall back asleep until like 6:30. And it was not like high quality sleep.
Well, that fits. Sure
It happens.
Well, it's in better shape than it was.
Thanks for confirming that for me. I like to try to get people's names right. It's important. But sometimes I suck at it.
Alright. Just need to get the power through again. Anything wrong? At least no one's watching. That should wake you up. Easy! Right, it's never easy.
I finished it yesterday. I cried so much. That was a good show.
Can't even make a dent in that thing.
No.
Okay, time to climb up to its head. Just a little longer, and I'll leave you to your wandering.
It's a good show. It's only 36 episodes. I'm gonna give it a rewatch because everyone's playing 5D chess, the whole freaking thing. It's like PG Game of Thrones,
Everything along its path.
but only 36 episodes.
Other machines. Okay.
And like
Looking at the tall neck ought to
super
get
duper
Larak's
PG.
attention once word gets around.
It was good. Lots of corn syrup and red dye blood. Like, it's an interesting experience in that sense, but it's a really good show. Electrical impact. This is kind of a... Why did you get frustrated with Game of Thrones? There's plenty of reasons, and they're mostly all valid, but I'm curious about what your specific reason was. Gosh, I really got no campfires between here and there. Alright, well, this is at least a little closer. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty valid, yeah. Yeah. Oh, let's just go across the way here. Save. No, that's right. That is right. Okay, okay, okay.
Better be prepared.
They're like, LOL, you thought you were gonna come over here and grab a mount? Psh. Dude, love between fairy and a devil is so sad. Like, everything is constantly so freaking sad. And nothing works for anyone, ever.
It's on to me.
For most of the show. It's 36 episodes of Are You Serious? There's like 27 like massive twists per episode.
Water gushing from an old wall. What is this place?
But they do it in a way where it works. It doesn't feel cheap because the tone of the show, like, you're just like, yeah, okay, sure. It's like, it's cheesy. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's parts of it that are like really cute and like you can watch this show with kids for the most part. But it's a lot of like, I don't know, it's just different than American in a way that's pleasant. And it's a good story. And I cried at the end. The end. And I cried a lot of times along the way. It's a very good story. And it seems like super simple and stupid and cheesy at first, and then you're like, oh wait, no, there's a lot of thought put into this. So one of my friends been trying to get me to watch it forever, and then this other person I know started talking about it, and I was like, okay, all right, I'll check it out.
Low and quiet does it.
It almost feels, you know, the cheese is kind of like the same level of cheese that's like in a Final Fantasy though, where it's like, it's that kind of like PG where it's like, there's still like heavy topics being discussed, like explored, but it's just very human and sweet and
alert.
honest. But there's a lot of, yeah, it's a very interesting show. I enjoyed the experience. This is White Teeth, isn't it? The Icri quest?
If Ikri's not coming back,
She'll be back. She never falters.
You never
But
stop
if she
proving yourself.
has-
How could I forget that?
then I'm the one who can throw a spear the farthest.
And I'm the one who can climb ice the fastest.
I should do this one, since you're here, rather than the hunting ground. Where's that campfire? Let's give ourselves a save.
You're still breathing.
The only sound is
I love Ikri. I want to do that quest. I'm not doing side quests on this playthrough, except for yes, I am.
What are your hunters doing so far out here?
We are of the White Teeth, come down from the jawbone of Banur to test those who would run with us.
The test? In those hunting grounds?
No, it is an ordeal. Survive upon the glacier and the knife trail, as our ancestors did. It's been a harsh season. Two have yet to return. We shall wait. Then we shall bless their attempt. Then we shall leave.
What does this ordeal involve?
To scale the glacier's face and endure 4 days and 4 nights, sustained only from the frozen ground of the machines. Our shaman has blessed the ordeal and permitted their harvest.
Metal to fashion weapons. The rest is forbidden.
What about the two who haven't returned?
It was their ordeal to face alone. Their life or death. Those who return know the White Teeth run alongside them. Those who do not know the White Teeth marked their attempt.
How generous. So who are the White Teeth?
Warriors. The first and the best. All young hunters hungry for the fight seek to run with us. Now the machines are angered. There was always fighting. We are well served, eh, Shaman?
Every day lightning cracks in the smoke of battle. Every night a new name to honor in song.
You're from Banur. Do you know about Aratak and Uriah?
Strong names indeed. They have many songs. But there is a reason they roam out here, in the cut, and not among the great Waraks. This obsession with Thundersdrum will be their undoing.
Aren't you even going to look for your missing hunters?
In time. As months pass, the meltwater often carries the bodies out.
Unbelievable. If there's a chance they're alive, then I'll look for them.
Even if they did still live, they will not accept your aid, Outlander. To us, survival is sacred.
Nothing else can be relied upon.
We'll see.
You have no
Do, 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 do,
is as thick as the snow in the cut. There's no time to waste worrying about the machines.
Banuk are fascinating creatures. We're gonna go meet one of my favorite Banuks. Up there with Uriah. I love Ikri. This story is so heart-moving. Come on, campfire! I want the campfire! Activate, oh campfire! Give me the fast travel points. Come on, come on, come on, come on, work! Name that quote. It's from a movie I don't formally recognize as existing. Thus, it's from a video game I absolutely recognize as existing. That'll be useful later. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, link above? Did you send a link? It might not have sent through. Here, I'll let it so that you can send links. Now you can send links. Here. This way, Nightbot won't get you guys. And you can send links. I don't want to do this right now, it's too dark out. It's really easy when you are as overpowered as me though. Yeah, it probably didn't come through because you have to be a moderator to send links, so now you should be able to send it. There we go. Wait, what is Love You 7 Times? Is this set in the same world as Love Between Fairy and Devil? I just got introduced to, like, I binged the whole series and I've watched it one time. I have done no interaction with the community whatsoever. I just devoured the show. Stop. I need to see this. Who's your favorite character? They really make you root for everyone. That's the thing I love about it. It's like, you're on everyone's team. It's such an empathic show. I like shows where it's like no one's the bad guy. Everything's just freaking complicated. It's like, oh, like, we kind of all... It's like Dark, where it's like, at first you're like, oh, wow, and then you're like, oh, wait. It's just complicated. It's very similar level of complexity to Dark, but in a totally different way. I love G.A.L.E. Look, I could never tell when they were saying people's names. So I don't know how to pronounce anything.
I think I found one of the hunters.
What was it? She's just like chilling up there right now. The tree started the fight. Oh, that was the worst zipline in the history of ziplining. What the heck, Stealth? Alright. How are you still alive? How am I out of arrows? Don't be rude. I adore Changche and Jaewoo's whole everything. I really started rooting for Dangyun at the end too.
An outlander, huh? Well, who else would join me on this path I've taken?
Which path would that be?
Away from tradition.
It is so hard to pick a favorite.
Away from the Werak. It's not so. Damn. I need metal too. But my need is greater.
Here's your girl!
Still don't accept help. Is it true?
They don't. I do.
I wish we could get enough of our cars, but it kind of... The thing I want is the hoodie, and you're not gonna do that with Aloy's hair. Ow! Where'd you come from, dude? Rudy McRuderston? Why are you all so rude? I see that. Okay, fine. I'll use a potion. You watch Love, Death, and Robots, there's an episode that makes scrappers so terrifying. It's the one with Michael B. Jordan in it. Go eat free. Love, Death, Robots is easy to pick up because some of the episodes are like 4 minutes long. Some of them are like 20 minutes long. So you just watch one here, watch one there, and then by the time you realize it, you're done. Some definitely better than others. Some freaking hilarious. Some totally disturbing. Some super suspenseful. Some philosophical. Lots of cats involved somehow. You just roll with it. The animation is just, it's such a lovely display of art.
You fight well. I am a Cree.
Thank you. I'm Aloy. I heard the White Teeth were missing 2 hunters. You look like you could leave if you wanted to, so...
I stayed because of the other. Mylen. She snapped her leg descending the ice. I bided my time keeping vigil, but now she must return to the Werak before they leave.
Is joining the White Teeth so important to you?
It's one of the great Weraks of Ban-Or. Not so many great ones left now. I would go where Mylen went. I was her shadow on the snow, and she was mine. To be a runner with the White Teeth was everything to her.
You know this Mylen well.
Since our knees were always skinned. All my life. In a test to prove that we only need ourselves. That was my weakness.
Sounds like she was lucky for your weakness.
That's not the way she sees it.
Mylen won't let you help her, will she? because of the rules of this test.
You're quick as a rockfall.
No, just used to being told what's forbidden to me.
She won't allow it. Won't take the medicinal plants I found or the food. Only what she can scrape up on hands and knees. I could get close when she was delirious. But now she's learned not to let me get close.
What's this ordeal supposed to prove?
That we have the strength of our ancestors. That we can survive as they did. When they came in search of a homeland, some were trapped against this glacier by a snowstorm. 4 days, 4 nights. After the storm cleared, the survivors sighted a tall neck, which led them up into Banor. Well, that's the story I learned anyway.
So let's get her back to the Werrick.
All right. I've made a splint for her leg. Medicine for the pain, but I should warn you, she won't take them willingly. The law of survival...
Tribal law shouldn't keep us apart from the ones we care for.
Even as she cares more for the law.
Oh, of course that tall neck's sacred.
Come. Up.
That is so epic looking right now. And after watching Love Between Fairy and Devil, all I can think of Tetsui. Tetsui, no!
Frozen flow from the ice ball. It keeps many things.
There are some interesting parallels with this in Love Between Fairy and Devil. That is all.
Let's go. While there's
That
light.
is a sight to behold. Okay, hold on.
More up?
We're lucky. Handholds have thawed. There.
Have a good night, Nahefka. Rest well.
Between us, we can fight the
Oh,
machines.
yeah, I modded you so Nightbot can't yell at you, basically.
Another tradition broken.
Take it from me. It gets easier the more you do it.
Nightbot's just there to keep away the freaking orange salmon.
In thin air, they smell metal for miles.
Hold on, my battery's low. Where's the cable? My phone is dead, so I was trying to plug it in. I need to get a... I only have, like, one USB-C cable, but multiple things that need USB-C.
Won't be easy, Aloy.
Scorchers? Did you say scorchers?
Out already?
Quick way down.
Alright, I'm gonna call it a night. After this chat.
I can feel her fever even in this cold. She shouldn't have been putting weight on this leg.
She is awake. Miss Outlander. You brought her here, Ikri?
You think I went to the Nora homelands to find a spear to drive between us?
I told you. The ordeal is mine, and mine alone. I will survive.
Which would you rather keep, Mylin? Your leg or your pride? Because I think you're gonna have to choose.
Finish it.
I know what you think of me. But I vowed you'd join the White Teeth. And you will.
I will go back. Alone. No! Let me do this.
Please. Let her. Mylin, I hope you can forgive me someday.
I never accepted your help. It's the Werak you should ask for forgiveness.
I didn't care about the Werak.
She'll understand. You saved her life.
You don't know the Banuk very well, Aloy. We have so many ways to express a grudge, and only one to accept an apology. I have to go my own way. I don't belong with them, who left her to die, and I don't belong with Ikri. I'll find a crack in this glacier, and I'll shout my grief into it. And the ice can keep it forever.
What should I tell them? Werak.
That I fell. And that she endured. Will you? The White Teeth's test did change something in me. In us both. Maybe I'll start a Werak of my own. But for now, I'm a Werak of one. The White Teeth's test did change something in me. In us both.
I miss my glider. I just want my glider back. February 18th is right around the corner. I'm gonna beat Zero Dawn in my no skill run between now and then, probably on the 17th. Might start streaming early just to make sure that I'm really nervous about the looming shadow with no skill.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
You angered a Scorcher, honestly. Bandits, what kind of silly ideas did you get in your head, bandits? Alright, let's finish up this dialogue and then I'm gonna sign off.
Mylin has returned. I expect you have something to say about this.
I do.
Then convince me what an Outlander's word is worth.
Before you go, Daryl, Do we want to just go with heart? Or this is separate from the main story, so you guys can vote if you want. Whoever says something first, I'm going with whoever's first. Voice your preference in the chat. Alrighty.
I'm not up on all of the Banuk traditions, but I know what matters to you is that your laws are upheld. Going by the rules of your ordeal, she endured the 4 days and the 4 nights. She faced the extremes and survived. Seems to me that's what you wanted.
Just so.
Then by the law, Mylen will wear our paint.
Outlander. So nothing of the other hunter? The one called Ikri?
She's gone. She sounded brave.
Her name will always be in my song.
It is a long road back to the Black Hills of our home. And an injury to carry. She is of the wearer. We will lend her our strength. You have given us a strange song, Outlander. Strange indeed.
She did.
It is a long road back to the Black Hills of our home.
You're very clever. You learned our laws well enough to break them, and to defend another's honor, too.
I know how much those laws mean to you. Although I'm not sure I understand why.
Don't you see? Ikri was my only friend, and she could have died. You could have, too. All for my mistake. The law of survival would not allow such a waste. It makes us strong. And cold. It challenges us to leave friendship behind.
I grew up with laws like that. They brought me nothing but pain.
Did you believe in them? That's what I thought. This is my choice. My pain. The white teeth are my future now. I'm grateful to you, but we've nothing more to speak of. The white teeth are my future now. I'm grateful to you, but we've nothing more to speak of.
Feel free to listen and learn.
Alrighty. I am headed off for the night. I hope I sleep better tonight than I did last night, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for hanging out. And good night.